This informational and educational video series contains 8 chapters that has to do with the state employees of California that they are in process of decertifying SEIU Local 1000 and want to replace them with their own employee association, CPPEA. Chapter 1 is about an ideal union or employee association. Chapter 2 is about what kind of organization is SEIU. Chapter 3 is about the options that we have. Chapter 4 is about what we have done so far. Chapter 5 talks about what we must do now. Chapter 6 is about what is decertification, and Chapter 7 about is when and how we are going to decertify SEIU Local 1000 and replace it with CPPEA. And Chapter 8 is about what kind of organization is CPPEA, California Professional Public Employees Association. After 4 effective and strong grassroots campaigning in order to reform SEIU, tonight we will be able to tell you and report to you and also give you the alternative of what we thought we should be doing and what should be done. In 2007, we started campaigning against the corruption of SEIU, and we thought we can reform the SEIU, but unfortunately, after trying everything that we possibly could do, from protesting and from participating in elections, going into arbitrations, and also legal actions, anything that we could do, we did, but SEIU is totally irresponsible, unaccountable, and corrupt. We could not do anything about it. And tonight, we are going to present to you 8 informational and educational video chapters, and in each one, we're going to be telling you about what we have seen, what we have done, and what should be done. Chapter 8 of 8 of informational and educational program. In previous chapters, we have told you what an ideal union should be, what kind of organization is SEIU in Chapter 2, and Chapter 3, we look at our options. In Chapter 4, we said what we have done so far. In Chapter 5, we said what we must do. In Chapter 6, we told you and explained that what is decertification. In Chapter 7, we said how and when we are going to decertify SEIU. And here is the final chapter of this series, at what kind of employee association is CPPEA. Ladies and gentlemen, we defined in Chapter 1 that an ideal union or employee association is the association that is by people, for people, and of the people. We said, and we believe that because of what we see in SEIU, which is a self-serving, corrupt union that does nothing but waste and abuse and defraud our money with total lack of transparency and accountability, in non-democratic, with all the elections and arbitrations totally rigged, fixed, and nothing to trust. Because of that, we put it aside and we looked at the other models. Today, in this world that we are living, there are serious problems and issues nationally here in the United States with labor and what they want to do, especially public sector, which is under attack, and problems are huge. Problems that are serious and needs serious organizations to take care of it. Ladies and gentlemen, this is the time that is the time that we have to define ourselves and resolves and determination, our intention, our vision, and then we come together and we form an organization that is called CPPEA, California Professional Public Employees Association. In this organization, we said, modeled after other small employee associations like CAPT, California Psychiatric Technicians of California, which you see that is by the people, for the people, and of the people. And if you look at it, the members love it to the point that the membership is over 86%. Nobody wants to go and do decertification, and nobody wants to do non-germane. Everybody is helping this organization to go forward because this organization is self-serving and is for the people. And that's how we put CPPEA together. It's a very simple thing. We are not reinventing the wheel. This is employee association that is service-oriented. It is by the people and for the people, and is going to be doing the bargaining, which is protecting and expanding your interest, conditions, terms of the employment and work, wages and hours, and representation done by professionals that have done this over and over for years, law firms that are going to face in bargaining units with lawyers of governor, and are going to protect you, and labor law attorneys are going to protect you. Professional people, ethical people are going to represent you at work as labor representatives, labor relation representatives. Ladies and gentlemen, CPPEA is by you, for you, and of you. It's a grassroots movement that brought this into existence. And then after decertifying SEIU, we're going to replace. So let's get together, support us again. More and more people bring to roar together. Roar together. Rise, organize, and replace a corrupt union like SEIU Local 1000 and replace it with CPPEA, your own service-oriented organization, non-political, democratic, with accountability and transparency to protect and expand your interest. And that's it. Very simple. Thank you very much for your participation. Recommend us to others. Let's expand more and more this grassroots organization and get ready for decertification campaign that is coming up in January. Thank you for watching, and please watch the rest of these informational educational videos in our YouTube channel. Thank you.